Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to Iceworks here in Syosset, New York. Brady Campbell joining you for the call here tonight as we get set for a good matchup here. Farmingdale State College Rams, Division II, once again in action following a 9-2 victory last night. And they'll do battle against the Golden Bears of Kutztown University as warm-ups are underway. And the team's preparing to do battle here tonight. As I mentioned, the Rams' big 9-2 win last night over the University of New Haven, the Chargers. And that was a big game overall for the Rams, snapping a 3-game skid. They had 5 different goal scorers throughout those 9 goals. Noah Lavoie had 2 of his own, and the first 4 goals of the game were scored by Christopher DeAndrea with that natural hat trick. Added another right after, had 2 assists to go along with that. And in the victory, Luke Richardson made 30 saves, allowed 2 goals in the victory. Good bounce-back win for him and his team, and he'll get the nod tonight going back-to-back games here on back-to-back nights. Meanwhile, for the Golden Bears, last time out for them, that was November 24th. It was a 2-2 tie against Alvernia. And in that game, it was a goal for Joshua Bauer as well as Nicholas Leone. And Dinsdale was in net for them. Caleb Dinsdale, number 70, made 41 saves, allowed 2 goals in the tying effort. And Kutztown, also a member of Division II. They play in the Delaware Valley Collegiate Hockey Conference. They are currently sitting in 3rd behind Penn State University at Harrisburg, sitting in 1st with 24 points. Newman University trailing them with 17. Then Kutztown, 5-5-3. At 13 points, and Shippensburg 0-8-0, still looking for their first victory. And of course, Farmingdale, the D2 Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference. And after a big win last night, they remain in first, picking up points 25 and 26 to improve to 12-7-2 on the year. And they sit 6 points ahead of the Ramapo College of New Jersey, and they're 10-10-0. Sacred Heart in 3rd with 16 points, and then with 12 points in 4th is Fordham University. As we're just about set to go. So as I mentioned, it'll be Richardson once again in net. 3.51 goals against on the season. He came up with some big saves last night as well. Farmingdale overall had the better of the play against New Haven, but Richardson made some big stops and had some help behind him, in particular one chance in which Kevin Manzi made back-to-back saves at the goal line, followed up by Nicholas L. down the other end, who made a nice paddle stop as well. A very eventful game. A few players on each side getting tossed, more so on the New Haven side in the 3rd period. But Farmingdale comes into this one looking to get back in the win column for a win streak here and get that going, looking for their 2nd consecutive victory. Kutztown looking for a win after a tie their last time out. As warm-ups, about 100 seconds to go in those. Getting the start tonight for Kutztown will be number 34, Jay Janney. He has started 4 games so far this season. He's 1-2-1 with a 4.25 goals against. So the Golden Bears will look to Janney to get things done tonight against a tough Farmingdale team. Richardson 10-6-2 on the year. Warm-ups just about concluded. We'll have the national anthem momentarily. We'll step aside for a quick break, but we'll be back here for Puck Drop on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to LI Sports Network. Farmingdale State College and Kutztown just about set to go. First, the starting lineups. In goal for Kutztown, number 34, Jay Janney. And on defense, number 2, Michael DeRosa. Number 4, Paul Perricone. And the forwards, number 29, Liam O'Neill. Number 15, Stephen Graney. And number 6, Joshua Bauer. Meanwhile, for the Rams, in goal, number 31, Luke Richardson. On defense, number 21, Louis Saccone, and number 91, Michael D'Alessandro. The forwards, number 23, Marco Malandrucolo, number 29, Nick D'Alessandro, and number 16, Brendan Dixon. Farmingdale once again trying to string together a win streak now after snapping their 3-game skid last night with a 9-2 victory over New Haven. Meanwhile, Kutztown hasn't played since the 24th of November. There was a 2-2 tie against Alvernia. They're set to go. Kutztown going left to right in the road maroon. Farmingdale right to left in the home white. It'll be Graney and Dixon to do the honors at the dot. And we're underway here between the Rams and the Golden Bears. Farmingdale wins the opening draw, sends it in deep off a deflection. Janney moves it behind the net, turned it over. Dixon tries to bank it off him. It's a sliding puck in front, and the rebound pushed wide by D'Alessandro. Now Kutztown chips it ahead, and they'll bring it into the zone, backhanded in by Graney. Delayed offside here. Kutztown. The Golden Bears didn't realize it. Now they'll touch up. Pass ahead, though, for Dixon. Tried to pick it up on the other side. Could have been a non-man rush there if he was able to. But the Bears take it back. D'Alessandro keeps it moving, and Malandrucolo swings it in, and we'll head for a change here. Everyone but Dixon and D'Alessandro head to the bench. Now the Bears back the other way over the line. Outside shot. Blocker down by Richardson. Farmingdale clears the zone, but not very far. It swung right back in by Antonio Anello. Reversed up the boards, and now the zone fired right back in. Golden Bears touch up. Farmingdale, though, with a path out of the zone here. And now into the zone. Nice move there, and the shot from the outside. Didn't get through from Joseph Castellano. Now in the corner. Lafada takes it, tried to center it. DeAndrea still got a shot away. And a nice save there by Janney. DeAndrea now in the corner. Cuts back at the point. Manzi leaves it. Lavoie, pump fake, centers it. A backhand try. Janney made the stop, and it's cleared all the way down. This will go for an icing here against Kutztown. A fast-paced start between both these teams. A few chances specifically for Farmingdale in tight. Jay Janney equal to the task thus far. Faceoff will come back down, though, to the right of the goaltender for the Golden Bears. As both teams made a couple changes there, leading up to the faceoff. Rams win the draw. Merviak throws it down the wall, but it was picked off by Anello, and he sends it ahead. Merviak takes a bump as he tried to swing it back in. Had some help from Castellano. Now reversed up the boards, gets through Merviak all the way down, but no icing. And so he'll play it from his own half wall, sends it ahead, taken by Anello, dumps it back in off the skate of Merviak, comes right out of the zone. Ferrazzi takes it for Farmingdale. Shoots that one wide as he entered the zone. Castellano back for Merviak and hopped his stick. Look out here. Could be a rush going the other way. Good hustle, though, by Michael Malandrucolo. And he'll backhand it ahead. This one pops up in the air, settled down near the slot for Castellano, but he had to roll off his stick. Farmingdale's defense is in a change. They get there just in time. Still could be a chance, though. They'll push to the outside was Chase Canestra. Now the Rams start back the other way. Castellano tried to flip it in, but whiffed on it. Saccone, D to D. And Wadika plays it ahead and backhanded in by Rabaric. Wadika tried to keep it moving. At the half wall, Saccone had it poked away from him, coming all the way back down. D'Alessandro on it. Michael D'Alessandro, 91 in white, keeps it moving for Donald Pace, sent it ahead. But that one picked off and thrown right back into the zone by Jackson Foster. Farmingdale now springs pace ahead. He tried to center it. Didn't get the pass through. Lena hustling off the bench to keep it alive. Went D to D with it, but no one was home, so it came over the line. Manzi shoots it in. Farmingdale touches up. And this one played ahead by the captain of this team, Paul Paracombe, is taken back by Pace. Pace tried a toe drag, and that one wouldn't get through. Up the glass, glove down by Wadika. His shot deflects a couple times and heads to the far side corner. Paracombe keeps it moving up the wall. Bouncing puck. Lena will just throw it down. That one poked away by the Golden Bears. Back to the point. Held in though. But backhanded ahead by Lena rather softly and played out of the zone. Marco Malandrucolo ahead for Dixon. Hopped off his stick. And sent right back out of the zone. Merviak tried to keep it moving. Instead it's sent back in by Graney. Down low, Graney tries to backhand it across. It got through, but the backhand shot went wide. Now Farmingdale back the other way. Nick D'Alessandro had it poked off his stick. Still on side. But the Bears able to get it out. Drop past Graney. Hopped over his stick though. D'Alessandro ahead for Malandrucolo. One-on-one. Malandrucolo lost the handle. Strong defense there. Picked up on the other side. Shot a bit too high. From Michael Malandrucolo. He's got to hustle back. Here's Graney. Drops it ahead a bit too far of Joshua Bauer. He'll hustle in after it. Dixon takes him to the wall. Ahead for D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro skates ahead. Plays it for Malandrucolo. Swings it around the boards and in. Nicholas D'Alessandro plays it down the wall. Comes right back to him. Centers it off the outside of the net. Now the Bears looking for a path out. Liam O'Neill starts the other way. Tries to chip it around the defender. Eventually picks it up and plays it behind the net. Here's Leone. Tried to pass it back to the point. It was picked off. Malandrucolo gets the red line and sends it down. Wholesale change here for the Rams. As they'll hold it in the zone here. Pass towards the front. Bouncing puck. Lavoie steps up and takes it now to the half wall. Tried to fire a pass across for DeAndrea. Pinballed around, and now the Bears back the other way. Fired right back into the zone by D'Alessandro. He'll head to the bench. Still bouncing is that puck, but finally settles down for the Bears for a chance here, and that pass just hopped the stick of number 13, Griffin Carpenter. Held in the zone. Carpenter hustling after it. Locks up with Manzi. Reversed around the boards. Two players crashing to the wall. Comes back to the point. That shot gloved and held by Richardson off the stick of Bailey Slotwinski. So the first minute or two, Farmingdale had the betterment of the chances, but now a bit more even here. A lot of good pace to this game thus far. Back and forth as that shot off the faceoff stopped by Richardson. Another centering try. Shot missed wide. And Lafada plays it ahead. Kept in the zone momentarily, but now Lavoie swoops in. Tries to play it towards the front. Didn't get through. Picked off by Paracombe. Kutztown having some trouble with it, but it will just be held in by Merviak. But the second attempt will do the job for the Bears. And here they come down the wall. Outside shot. Deflected over the glass. And a chance from Canestra. Held in by DeRosa. And now the Rams play it ahead. Hustling back on it. Paracombe is being harassed by DeAndrea, who got the stick lift. Paracombe plays it ahead. Not out. DeAndrea sends it right back down the glass. Castellano hustling after it. Reversed for Paracombe. Up the wall and out. Now Canestra takes that one towards the front. Drew the penalty. Backhanded it towards the net. Farmingdale gets the touch. And the tripping call here. Looks like a relatively harmless play. Farmingdale just had to keep him to the outside. They were unable to. And as he was driving in, drew the tripping call against Arthur Merviak. So first power play of the game to the Bears. 12:26 to go, first period. Face-off won by the Rams, though. They'll clear it all the way down. And Janney will play it and leave it for DeRosa. DeRosa throws it ahead. Fired around the boards by Jackson Novak. Rainey on the other side. DeRosa, look out here. Manzi, the defenseman, steals it. Tried to bring it ahead for a breakaway. Made a nice move. Cuts towards the circle. And his shot swallowed up by Janney. How about that from the defenseman, Kevin Manzi? He's had himself a nice couple of last few games here. A few goal line stops last night to go along with an assist. And almost opened the scoring shorthanded with a nice move there to get himself free in the circle. 1:20 to go on the man advantage, though, for Kutztown. Here comes Graney. Over the line, stops at the half wall, back to the point. DeRosa keeps it moving. Down for Graney, steps into the circle, tries to center it, blocked. They'll pick it back up at the half wall. New center point. Graney looking for options, takes the shot. And that one stopped by Richardson. Puck finds him again. Waits, takes another shot into the glove of Luke Richardson. 54 to go on the power play. Luke Richardson's been good thus far. A few grade A chances over the last few minutes. A lot of traffic in front here on the power play so far for Kutztown. Unable to get anything through. Face off to the left of Richardson. Back to the point. Moved down by Canestra. Reversed around the boards. Settles down for Repsick. To the point. Back down for him. Repsick. Puts it back for Perricone. Takes the shot along the ice. Stick to the corner by Richardson. Repsick again. All the way across now. Reverse back to the half wall. Perricone on it. Boring Maroon to the corner. Back out, all the way across. Repsick takes the shot and an aggressive stop there at the top of the crease by Richardson. 15 to go on the power play. This one across for Canestra. Bouncing puck, had some trouble with him. Farmingdale clears the length of the ice. And that should do it for the power play. Couple shots on goal, but nothing doing overall. And Farmingdale navigates their first kill. This one sent all the way down. Now back to five-a-side. Farmingdale can look more towards offense. Here's Dixon, fires one. Save made. Now he fires it around the boards. Lawrence Lena waiting for it. Floats one towards the net. Sticked up into the netting by Jay Janney. 1 second shy of the halfway point for period number 1. Face-off will be moved to the left circle here. Dixon will take the draw. That one towards the net, right off the face-off. Play to the corner. Manzi pinched in, but it was chipped out of his own. Lena back on it. Tries to send it ahead, knocked down towards the corner. Bates tried to center it. Eventually got through. Backhand try, fanned on. And here's Dixon. 3-on-2 if they push it. Dixon down the left side. Drops it. D'Alessandro, his shot deflects up into the netting for the whistle. 9:34 to go. First period still scoreless between Farmingdale and Kutztown. Dixon will take the draw now from the right side for the Rams. Back to the point. Merviak just flips it to the corner. And James Jensen will hunt it down. He's pushed into the boards by Slotwinski. Alessandro on it. Now Jensen to the half wall. Cuts towards the middle. Plays ahead a bit too far of Lena, though, and chipped out of the zone. Now Kutztown trying to go the other way, but Bauer wasn't ready for the pass. Played up the boards, fired wide. Reversed around. And out of the zone, Farmingdale trying to turn into something that left the puck behind. And here comes Graney back in. Tries to split the D. Lost the handle. Backhanded out by Dixon. Kutztown will reset here. Chipped into the zone by Bauer. Around the net. Malandrucolo takes it and reverses it back up the near side. And played out. And then tried to be shot back in there by Kutztown, but fanning on the attempt there was number 2, DeRosa. Malandrucolo stumbles down. And the Golden Bears going back the other way. This one dumped in. And heading after it, Leon. First one on it. Leon tried to play towards the front, didn't get through. He locks up with Saccone. And that one chipped up and out of play. With 8:10 to go in period number 1. Faceoff will stay in the Ram zone. These two teams did meet once this season back on November 23rd. That was the second previous game prior to the tie for the Golden Bears against Alvernia, but it was an 8-4 win for Kutztown as they're threatening here. That shot deflected down and goes wide. Janney did play in that one, allowed the 4 goals, but also made 34 saves. And it was Jack Sarosi in that for Farmingdale as that try stopped. Pops up in the air right in the slot and played away. DeAndrea pokes it ahead, trying to bring it in for a possible 2-on-1. DeAndrea tried to drag it to his forehand for a shot, couldn't get the shot through. Leon ahead, dumped into the zone. Manzi chips it right back out. Lavoie pokes it ahead. Here's DeAndrea on over the line onside, and just getting a piece of that one was Janney. Manzi tried to kick it ahead, but it was blocked off by Leon, and so Lena resets just inside his own blue line. And for Lavoie as both teams make changes. Manzi unable to pick that one up. And the skates of Carpenter who fired it in. Here comes Ferrazzi back the other way, chips it ahead. Kept away from him though by Repsick. And dumped out of the zone here. And the Bears come back the other way, over the line. Canestra picks it up, tough angle try, shouldered away by Richardson. Lena keeps it moving. Reverse back around the net, Manzi first one there. Chips it off the glass and ahead. Ferrazzi hustling after it, and he's going to be the first one there to beat out the icing. Behind the net, wraparound try, and it's under Janney as he was a little bit late to get there and react, but he's able to make the cover. On the chance coming there from Reed Facette, number 11 in white. 6:22 left to play here in period number 1. Still scoreless, but that close to our first goal of the game for Facette. Bears win the draw. Farmingdale not making it easy on them though. Slotwinski shoots it ahead all the way down though. This will go for an icing. Yep. Almost beat out there. Good hustle by the Bears. That was 91 Matthew Dan. But to no avail. Faceoff will come back down into the Farmingdale end here. Or rather, excuse me, the Kutztown end. Still trying to decide which circle they're going to drop the puck in. And they move it over to the far one. Wadika to take the draw here. He wins it to Merviak. Throws one towards the net. Knocked down in front. Didn't get through. Another try and they score! Tyler Wadika just picked that one up and spun to his forehand. Fired it on and is able to beat Janney. Farmingdale takes the 1-0 lead. Merviak just floats it to the front here as you see on the replay. Wadika picks it up. Janney still trying to kind of get set there on his post. I don't even know if he saw the puck there through a few bodies. And a big goal for Wadika and Farmingdale. Exactly 6 minutes to go here in period number 1, and they break the ice. And pursuing draw here taken by the Bears as they try to respond over the line. Might have a chance to do so in front, and they do! Oh, just seconds later. That was quick, and it's Joshua Bauer going top shelf to tie the game. Just 9 seconds after Farmingdale scores a 2-on-1 here. Jackson Foster makes a nice move, turns it into an on-man rush. Dumps it off to Bauer, who roofs it over Richardson. Big response for Kutztown immediately. And so we're tied up at 1. And for Bauer, that's goal number 7 on the year. The assist once again coming from Foster. Just his second assist, 3rd point on the season. Meanwhile, for Farmingdale, Tyler Wadika had his 6th goal just moments prior to the Kutztown equalizer. Farmingdale another chance. That pass got through Dixon as his stick was checked. And here come the Bears back the other way. Graney walking down the slot, and that one off the shaft of the stick of Richardson to the corner. Here come the Rams back the other way. Good look there for Graney. Sent right back out of the zone. Manzi on it. Farmingdale touches up. But they turn it right back over, and Carpenter sends it in. First one there, Manzi. Fanned on the play around the boards. Just sends it up the near side. D'Alessandro tried to chip it ahead. It was picked off. Bears trying to create a little bit of momentum here after the tying goal. Left point, shot fanned on by Perricone. Picks it up, throws it into the corner. Reverse back up to his point. Good aggressive play there by Malandrucolo allows Farmingdale to get out. And the captain, Dixon, sends it around the boards. Perricone, first one there, but left it behind. DeAndrea moves it down the boards. But eventually the Bears able to take back control. This one chipped ahead. Played towards the front. But the entire group of Bears out there, so they'll go for a change as Lavoie deflects it into neutral ice. Send right back ahead, but Lafada throws it into the neutral zone. Now does again, almost sprung DeAndrea for a good look. He got a piece of it though, so no icing. Played towards the circle, taken by Lafada. Nice pass to Lavoie, he throws it to the corner. DeAndrea trying to bring it towards the front. He's being harassed by Anello. And eventually the puck comes free behind the net. Merviak holds it in. Tries to flip it towards the front. It deflected towards the high slot. Picked off. And here come the Bears back the other way. They'll chip it in. It's Asher Paul Putt, 59 in red, who dumps it in. He'll head after it. Merviak on it. Goes it around the boards. Bait towards the front, goes behind. There's Lavoie, some room to skate up the near side. Chips it in, first one on it. Lavoie towards the front, deflected just wide on the backhand by DeAndrea. A steal here, that shot goes wide from Farazi. Lavoie tries to navigate his way towards the front, hopped off his stick. D'Alessandro towards the net, deflects wide. Couple chances there for the Rams. Unable to convert those. This one dumped in by Braden Jansen. Picks it up, swings it towards the front, picked off. Rams now trying to head up ice rather quickly. Lavoie over the line. Nice move to his backhand, and that one goes wide on the near side. Jansen pokes it ahead into the zone. That backhander up high. Shouldered away by Richardson and chipped out of the zone. Jansen gave it up over the line. Castellano will fling it to the corner. Facette, first one there. Plays it behind. That one hopped the stick of Castellano and allows for it to be taken back by Anello. Plays it ahead. And D'Alessandro will wait back on it. Off the stick of Facette and into the zone. However, sent right back up the boards. And here comes Bauer over the line. Bauer to the outside. Nice move. Bauer plays it out in front. Save Richardson, and the rebound cleared away. Slap shot deflects down at the side of the net, and they score. 2 goals for Kutztown. And it's Bauer again. That last chance stopped, cleared away. Well, the one-timer, Richardson didn't have time to get fully set. It bounces down. Almost a highlight reel save there. Bauer beats him to the punch, though, and buries it. Big start to this game for number 6 in red. 2-1 Kutztown leads. 1:36 to go in period number 1. So Bauer having himself a period. And Farmingdale respond in the final minute. Jensen's shot blocked, goes behind the net. Around the boards. Manzi tries to keep it in, unable to do so. Or he did. The linesman threw his arm up there, and now we get a late whistle. The refs, the officials discussing something here. I think it was just a late offside call, so they will bring the draw. Outside the Bears zone here. And for Bauer, now goal number 8 on the year for his second of the game. Looked like Bears won it forward there, grainy, but blown dead, and we'll do it again. And this time they win it back. Sent up the glass, glove down by Manzi. And a hand pass there. As Manzi gloved to the head, Jensen played it next, and that'll be a face-off now in the defensive end for the Rams. 1:07 to play in period number 1. Face-off, one back to the point by Kutztown. Reverse back towards the point. Jensen picked it off and able to knock it out of the zone. Cross will dump it in. And then Colin Cross taken to the boards. Chipped up the wall. Graney's going to be the first one there. He'll skate it out of the zone. Now into the attacking zone. Graney swings it towards the front. Off a few skates and picked up by Jensen. Dumps it out. Here in the final minute. 35 to go in the period. Bauer up ahead of the play. Could be an icing. He beats it out. It bounces right to Richardson. He moves it. Graney drags on the backhand. Cuts back at the point. Drops it off. That centering pass across and just misfired a bit. Thrown back towards the front. Comes to the point. Perricone. Slap pass just goes wide. Another centering pass blocked off. 10 seconds to go in the period. Kutztown buzzing now, dumped out of the zone. Perricone will take it back to his own end. That should do it for period number 1. It will. So a period that was relatively quiet, at least on the score sheet. And all of a sudden the teams broke through. The first one on the board was Farmingdale getting a quick one. Tyler Wadika, but just 9 seconds later, Joshua Bauer ties the game. And then minutes later, Bauer got his second, and Kutztown leads Farmingdale 2-1 after one period of play. We'll be right back momentarily for period number 2 here on LI Sports Network. Welcome back for the start of the second period here on LI Sports Network for the men's AAU Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference action. Farmingdale going up against Kutztown University of Delaware Valley Collegiate Hockey Conference. And after one period of play, Kutztown has the 2-1 lead. Looking back on the scoring summary for period number one, exactly 6 minutes to go. Tyler Wadicka got Farmingdale on the board from Ian Rabarch and Donald Pace, but it only took 9 seconds for the Golden Bears to respond. Joshua Bauer tied things up from Jackson Foster and Jackson Novak, so the Jacksons combined on the assist. And then with 1:36 to go in the period, Bauer picked up his second on the net front scramble from Gavin Wolf and Paul Perricone. That's where we stand after one period. A lot of chances as well. Good flow to the first period, back and forth. We'll see what the second has in store as the teams switch sides. And for Bauer, his goal 7 and 8 on the year for 12 points. And a big goal for Wadicka, his 6th of the season, to pick up point number 11 on the year. Both goalies made some big saves as well. Luke Richardson was peppered towards the end of that period, with the exception of that loose puck, which found the back of the net. He made some big stops. As we're underway for period number 2, Farmingdale takes the face-off and dumps it in. First back to the corner. Perricone for Kutztown sends it around the boards. Two players lock up there at the half wall. And here's could be a chance for Farmingdale. A shot swallowed up by Janney off the stick of Nick D'Alessandro. Just 23 seconds into the period. First line for Farmingdale was a bit quiet despite the 9-2 victory last night. It was more so their second line with DeAndrea and Lavoie, 6 points each. As here's the chance for Kutztown in the corner. Picked up by Graney. Reverses back down the wall. And Farmingdale takes it back. Lena up the board. Played ahead. And that pass just on the wrong side of Dixon. And here comes Bauer, bidding for the natural hat trick. Dumps it in on goal. And Richardson makes the cover. Here's DeAndrea with 4 goals last night. The natural hat trick, the first 4 of the game. And then assisted seconds later on a goal for Noah Lavoie. And Lavoie, as that one goes into the bench, had 2 goals, 4 assists, along with DeAndrea's 4 goals and 2 assists. But for that first line, it's just 1 assist for Dixon, and the other 2 kept off the score sheet. As the face-off here to the left of Dixon goes to the half wall. Lavoie backhands it, held in, and second try blocked back out to center. Lafada overskated it, picks it up though. Tried to send it ahead. It was taken away by Carpenter. Griffin Carpenter over the line. Tried to shoot and then took a big hit, and the penalty coming up here against Farmingdale. Big time hit there, and Kutztown celebrating over at the bench. As Carpenter tried to cut to the middle and he got dropped. There was another collision too. I only caught the tail end of it. Now the ref's discussing what penalties might come as a result of that play. Just a minute 19 into period number 2. Long discussion here. Brendan Dixon trying to listen in. And it looks like we have our caller calls. One of the officials there heading over to the Kutztown bench, discussing something with the team. No one's in the penalty box as of right now. The ref threw his arm up after the hit, and now we're going to have a center ice face-off. I guess after that discussion, it appears that they decided no penalty on the play. You don't see that too often unless it's a specific penalty like a high stick that they might review. But a play like that, possible interference or roughing or just a check up high, it looked like it was a relatively clean hit. Carpenter kind of had his head down there as he wants to handle the puck for a moment. But the refs take the penalty off the board. As I may have missed something. My apologies, folks. There was a hit on the play, and I might have to get confirmation here as Farmingdale tries to answer, but there were no penalties. It's a 3-1 lead for Kutztown. I'll have to see exactly what happened there. I missed it. I didn't even necessarily hear the whistles after the hit. The ref's arm went up, and then everyone kind of stopped, but they have 3 goals up there, and indeed it is Anello from DeRosa and Perricone, so we'll have to get another look at that. Once again, my apologies there, but DeRosa expands the lead to 3-1, so Farmingdale has their work cut out for them. They have it, though, in the high slot. A few whacks at it, and the puck played by a high stick. So 17:40 to go here in period number 2, and Kutztown leads 3-1. And it will be a face-off to the left here of the goaltender, Jay Janney. Taken back, though, by Kutztown. Trying to expand their lead now to 3. Laid down the wall, D'Alessandro on it. Reverses it, Castellano takes it. Throws it ahead. Here's Facette onside over the line. Reed Facette to the outside, takes a shot sticked away by Janney. Held in at the point by Saccone, his shot blocked. Castellano back for Saccone towards the net. Save made, no traffic in front there. Facette throws it all the way across. Ferrazzi settles, takes that shot, got through, sticked away. Played up the boards for Canestra, dumps it all the way down. And will be an icing here against Kutztown, so Farmingdale will have the offensive zone face-off. So an odd sequence there moments ago. Looked like we were going to have a penalty call, and I admittedly lost track of the puck there as they were blowing the play dead, and everyone stopped. Well, there was a goal for Anello. And a 3-1 lead for Kutztown now. 3 consecutive goals. Pace off the face-off, his shot bouncing towards the slot. Pace fanned on another try. And this one just past Manzi and out of the zone. There's D-to-D for Alina. Back for Manzi. That would definitely explain why Kutztown was celebrating on the bench after that whole sequence. Now they bring it ahead. Dumped all the way back down. Just misses the goal for an icing here against Farmingdale. And so now an offensive zone draw for Kutztown with the 2-goal lead. 16-17 to go here in period number 2. Face off to the left of Luke Richardson. Monica ties up though. Puck still loose at the edge of the circle. Now taken away by Farmingdale. Wadika over the line. He has their goal. The shot save made up high. Rebound was left in the slot. And good back checking there by the Bears. Farmingdale kept the puck in the zone. And look out here. Possible 2-on-1. Here's Pace. Pace centering pass. Got all the way through. And a save on Rabaric by Janney. Manzi, his shot blocked out to center. It's going to be a foot race. Alina wins it. And the penalty coming up here. Who's it going to be against? I believe Farmingdale. Probably an interference call, I'd imagine. As Alina picked up the puck and there was a collision. And it is as putt got taken down. And heading to the box for Farmingdale will be Ribaric. So Kutztown, a golden opportunity here to grow their lead to 4-1. Face-off will be to the left of Richardson. As Farmingdale making some late changes here. It's officially a holding call against Ribaric. And the face-off won by Kutztown, but the pass back to the point hopped the stick of DeRosa. Farmingdale now takes the puck. They dump it in on goal. Janney will play it for DeRosa. He passes it ahead, hops the stick of his teammate Graney, but he'll pick it up. Graney over the line, flings it to the corner, rides the shelf around the boards. Dixon takes it and dumps it out of the zone. Look out here, could be a steal. Malandrukalo will just force it behind the net. This one dumped in from center, gloved, and Richardson will elect to hold on to it. With a minute 14 to go on the power play, 14:52 to go in period number 2. Farmingdale playing back-to-back games. Got to wonder if a well-rested team here for Kutztown, having played since November 24th, is getting to them. As Farmingdale pulled off a 9-2 win last night against New Haven. To the corner, to the point, Canestra. Back to the half wall, all the way across. Perricone centering pass. Looked like Richardson got a piece to steer it to the corner. Now at the half wall, Canestra center point, steps in, back to that far side corner. Saccone, though, jumped in, and he tried to rim it around the boards. It deflects out. .14:21 to go, period number 2. Another offensive zone draw win here. Canestra dangerously played that one ahead and then shot it high. Around the boards, look out here, almost a steal for Manzi. He would have been in alone. But Perricone able to hold it in, sends it to the corner. Now he has it at the center point, moves it back down to the half wall. All the way across, Canestra, 18 on the power play. Feeds it back down low for Repsick. Centering pass, that shot fanned on, still glided all the way through along the ice. Richardson stopped it. Final seconds ticking off here on the power play. Repsick back to the point, that one deflects out of the zone, and so Farmingdale gets a big kill there. And we're back to 5 aside. This one ahead, Manzi on his knees trying to play it ahead. DeAndrea was all alone. If he could have gotten it to him, unable to though. Pace tried to chip it ahead. It was picked off. And dumped into the zone now by Kutztown. Richardson aggressively out of his net to move it. Manzi up the boards. DeAndrea come in, bring it out. Here's another chance for Kutztown. Blocker down, rebound try. And that one swallowed up by Richardson. Got it with the glove. Big time stop there. There's traffic in front and he was able to snag it. 13:05 to go here in period number 2. This next goal, a massive one here in this game. 3-1 lead for the Golden Bears. This one dumped out. Lavoie from center ice. DeAndrea chips it in. Hustling after it, locks up with one of the Bears. Lavoie, now 2-on-2 battle in the corner. Finally comes free. Reverse up for Merviak at the point. He passed it to the wrong team there. It's kicked out of the zone. Malandrukalo swings it ahead. Played down though by a high stick there of DeAndrea, so we get the whistle. And the face-off will stay just outside the Farmingdale zone. No, the ref says to bring it all the way down for the hand pass. And so Richardson will have to deal with the draw to his right. to the half wall. Won by Kutztown. Shot on. Goes just wide. Play behind. The number 6s do battle there. Bauer and Merviak. Back to the point. Juggling puck there. Shot down but wide. And here's DeAndrea. Flips it out of the zone. Lavoie tried to take it. That might be offside. Nope, they say onside. Lavoie will bring it into the zone, and he's taken down, and Farmingdale will get their first man advantage of the night here. And a big opportunity for them, a much-needed power play coming up as Kutztown got the goal early in the period, and they've really slowed down the offense for Farmingdale, and they'll try to get back within one. Tripping call here. And heading to the box will be Jackson Novak. So 12:04 to go, period number 2. Power play Farmingdale, trailing by 2. And off the faceoff though, it's won by Kutztown. They send it around the boards, took a funny hop there off the stanchion. Jensen was waiting for it right along the bench, and it went out through the middle. Facette now over the line, drops it for Jensen. Keeps it moving behind. All the way around though, Perico tries to jam it up the boards. Lena steps down. Gloved ahead. No hand pass. LaFada taken to the wall, and it's cleared all the way down. Half a minute gone. Richardson waiting for some help, leaves it for Facette. And here comes Reed Facette. Up the wall, dumps it in. Look out here, bounces down for D'Alessandro, and he couldn't get it to go. The bouncing puck, and he had Janney down and beat it, looked like. Now at the center point, flips one towards the net off the glass. LaFada. Lena. Now Facette, all the way across. Pass got blocked. Lena stepping up to try to take it. Look out here, could be an on-man rush though for Kutztown now. Over the line. A shot stopped by Richardson. 50 to go on the power play. LaFada takes the puck back. Ahead for Jensen. Chips it ahead. Now an on-man rush. Jensen to the corner. That shot on. Save made. As Kutztown able to even up the numbers. Castellano dealing with Repsick. Moves it back. Jensen takes it. 25 to go on the power play. Jensen shot, save made, rebound backhanded on. And Janney got that one as well. Dixon towards the net, blocked down. Another try, they score! Big power play goal for the Rams. And they get back within one. Couldn't see who got the last touch on it. We'll see who leads the handshake line there. But we'll see if we can get a better look as well. Dixon towards the net. That's Castellano, flips it. I believe it's going to be his goal. It looked like it bounced off someone in front. Might have been one of the defenders for the Golden Bears. Well, either way, a big goal for Farmingdale, and they're right back in it. It's a 3-2 game. Here with 10:20 to go in period number 2. So as of right now, that kind of awkward goal there early in the second period, standing as the would-be game winner, but we're only halfway through the hockey game, so still a long ways to go. Kutztown trying to respond. Here's Graney, reverses it behind, and only a Ram there to clear it out. Foot race here, no icing though. Pace beaten to it. On the head, just over the line. Taken back, though, by Kutztown, and they throw it back behind their own net. Here's Anello, who had that third goal. D'Alessandro offside as he tried to shoot in, hit Rabarich up high. 9:28 to go here in the second. 3-2 lead for Kutztown. It's been a good game thus far. Very evenly matched as well between these two squads. Faceoff will be at center ice, one back by the Golden Bears. And they'll throw the head towards the Farmingdale bench. Picked off here with a full head of steam by Manzi. Drops it over the line, played towards the slot, but picked off and dumped out of the zone by Carpenter. They'll hustle after it. Lena beats him to the puck, sends it around the boards. Touched on by Malandrukalo, but dumped right back in by Slotwinski. Sent ahead. Carpenter have his stick lifted. Here's Dixon over the blue line. Takes that shot along the ice. Stopped and covered by Jay Janney with 8:52 to go here in the second period. See who they credited that second goal with. It looked like Castellano was the last one to touch it on the shot, and it is Castellano from Dixon and Jensen on the power play. Huge goal for the Rams. This one sent around the boards. Malandrukalo tried to center it. It got blocked. Canestra tried to rim it around the glass. Instead, it pops up into the netting. So face-off will stay inside the Kutztown end. Will be to the left here of Janney. Facette taking the draw, but it's won by Colton Bates. 71 in red and chipped out of his own. Merviak tried to play the head, picked off by Repsick. Drags it to the corner, around the net. Repsick sends it back down for Bates. To the corner, taken back by Farmingdale though. Ahead for Facette, and he backhands it out. Could be an icing here, and won't be as it didn't quite get to the goal line. Facette applying pressure. Ferrazzi steps in, takes the puck. Ferrazzi back to the point. Malandrukalo shot blocked. Goes right to Ferrazzi at the half wall. Centering pass off the blocker. Pops up in the air a bit dangerously there, but covered by Janney. Couldn't tell if a Ram touched it. It would have been a question of a high stick had it gone in if a Ram was to play it. This one much tighter than their last meeting. 8-4 win for Kutztown back on November 23rd. There's 2 goals as well for Bauer in that one. He has 2 tonight. Could be an on-man rush here for the Golden Bears. Down the wing, and the stick lifted. Good hustle by Louis Saccone. He lifted the stick of Jansen. A turnover right in front on the crease, and diving on it is Richardson, and then doesn't appreciate the wax he got. Game has been relatively clean, other than the hit that eventually there soon thereafter led to the 3rd goal for Kutztown. But things picking up a little bit here in period number 2. Face off in the Farmingdale end here. 7:38 to go. Period number 2. Face off taken by Jansen. Tried to drive towards the front. Clearing attempt, glove down. Now that, or it is a hand pass. It looked like it might have been played by a Ram, but they do blow the play dead. Face off will come outside the zone. It will be LaFada taking it against Gavin Wolf, who has an assist on the evening. LaFada won it. Lavoie will take it back into his own end. Fires it across for D'Alessandro. Ahead for DeAndrea. Did he get a touch on it? No, icing. Faceoff comes right back down to the Farmingdale end. DeAndrea rather quiet tonight after his 6-point performance about 24 hours ago. And the Rams offense stifled a bit more than usual in some of these games that they've won as of late. But they were previously just on a 3-game losing streak prior to their win last night. Sent down, D'Alessandro. Another great play by Perricone to hold it in. Throws it to the corner. Centering pass picked off and chipped out of the zone. Perricone with DeAndrea on him. Cuts back. DeAndrea knocks the puck away. Takes the puck away. Centers it and a save made. Right in the slot. Lavoie denied. Now throws it back. Comes for Ciccone at the point. His shot blocked. Still loose in the slot and fired wide again. DeAndrea tries to swing it to the net. Didn't get through. D'Alessandro plays it back down to the corner. Perricone takes it there. Back ahead. And now DeRosa. Farmingdale applying good forecheck here. Eventually Kutztown able to clear. Look out there. Almost turned into a breakaway as it hit DeAndrea's stick. Bauer first one on the puck in the corner. Goes behind the net. On the near side, plays it back down for Stephen Graney. Graney towards the slot. Plays it back down to the corner. Reversed. And now sent back to the near side. To the point. Putt. Plays it back down low. That shot off a body in front goes to the corner. Backhanded off the glass. Putt was able to hold it in. Otherwise would have been a non-man rush for Jensen and DeAndrea. Now a try here, and that one looked like it caught Richardson up high. Good shift for the Bears as they're buzzing. That shot blocked and then cleared out of play by the Rams. Good shift there for Kutztown, and the bench appreciative of that play in the offensive zone. 5:28 to go here in period number 2. Another face-off in the Farmingdale end. Richardson appearing to adjust his mask here. Looks to be ready to go. The face-off, won by Farmingdale, chipped out of the zone. Could be an icing here. Going to be a foot race, but Cross just beat to the line there by Putt. And so the face-off comes right back down to the Rams end. Once again, same circle there on the far side to the left of Richardson. Chip to the corner. Farmingdale will take possession there. And that clearing attempt blocked. Second try, though, got out from Lena. Dixon now over the line. The centering pass blocked. To the point, Manzi held it in, but had the pass taken away. Over the line, Leone takes that shot. Juggled a bit by Richardson. He snags it and holds on for the whistle. Just under 5 minutes to go here, second period. And what's been a pretty eventful second period. Couple goals. Kutztown looking for another one there. Chipped away. We reverse it back deep though. Now Andrukalo gets there first. As a knock to the corner. Now sends it up the boards for Baric. He's pressured. Back for Malandrukalo. Up ahead for Dixon. It hopped his stick. Canestra holds it in. Right back to the corner. Merviak. Up the boards. Where Baric finds it. Held in again. This time Merviak a little bit more room. Gets it out. Not very far though. And he's muscled off the puck. Here comes the Golden Bears again. That shot on. Look out there. It went in and out of the glove of Richardson as he took a shove there in front. No harm, no foul though. Sent to the corner by Repsick. Played towards the front, bouncing puck, finally cleared ahead, and the Rams are out. Baric hustling after it, stays onside, Wanaka. And he'll draw a penalty. As I was going to say, looked like he got the stick of Canestra caught up there in the midsection, and it'll be a hooking call against him. As Canestra lost his stick in the process of that play. So Farmingdale, 1 for 1 on the power play, got a big one their last time out to get the game back within 1. And now an opportunity to get it tied. 3:49 to go here in the second period. And a 2-minute power play. Face off to the right of Janney. Tied up in the circle, settled down and cleared. Almost a breakaway there as it was knocked down by a couple gloves. Instead, Farazi brings it in. Trying to take it around the net, separated from the puck. Farazi now in the corner. And DeAndrea took it from him, but Farazi not giving up on that play. Rams really dialing up the forecheck here. DeAndrea almost went down, cuts back now. A little bit more room to operate. Fires that saucer pass across, and it will be knocked out of the zone. Dixon back on it. Turning ahead down the near side. He's able to muscle his way through. Dixon behind the net. Now the corner, chips it back to the point. Hustling there to keep it in for Ozzie. Back down, bouncing puck, centered in front, score! It hit the leg of one of the Rams and found its way into the back of the net. And they tie the game again on the power play. Dixon leading the line, but it looks like it hit a Ram. We'll get another look at it here. Bouncing puck, and he basically just one times that one across. Might have hit the Bear. And I believe that's DeAndrea driving the goal, and according to him, he pointed immediately there to Dixon. Either way, power play goal to tie it again. 2:50 to go, second period. Dump to the corner. D'Alessandro on it there. He stumbles down. Castellano takes it. Reverses it back behind. D'Alessandro waiting for it there, but he's beaten to the puck. A few players collide, and now Farmingdale back the other way. Reed Facette off the stick of Castellano. Over the line, though, onside. And now played back down, just out of the reach of Facette. Chipped ahead. Here's Bauer with a breakaway and a chance and a hat trick to the backhand. He scores! Joshua Bauer, a hat trick. A breakaway goal with 2:13 to go. Kutztown regains the lead. Look at it again. He's all alone there. D'Alessandro trying to get back, but he's not quick enough to get there. And just pulls the string on Richardson to the backhand. Richardson, no chance. So Kutztown, the quick response to regain the lead. And Bauer, a hat trick. Back-to-back games on this rink with a hat trick. Didn't end up being a natural hat trick for Bauer, but he and his team will take it. Still 2 minutes to go in period number 2. Around the boards, Manzi on it. Now for Lena. Back for Manzi. Chips it ahead, Lavoie. Nice move there. Another quick cut to the slot. A shot on. Boy, what an effort by Lavoie as it's swallowed up by Janney. Couple nice moves there. Didn't have much time to get that shot off, but put a good one on net. Janney's been good as well. Some shots right in the prime area of the slot. And he's been able to keep his team in it and ahead at times as well, including right now. Farmingdale, though, on the offensive zone faceoff. Lavoie trying to make another move. Backhand to the head. Carpenter. Knocked back to the corner by Manzi. Two players spill down at the half wall. Manzi flips it back towards the half wall again, and we get a whistle here. I believe it might have been a hand pass call. Perhaps not. Looks like the face-off is staying in the Kutztown end. Didn't quite see exactly what the call was, but a face-off in the offensive zone for Farmingdale. 1:20 to play. Dixon tried to go forward with it, ended up getting there. Now in the corner, up to his stick. The boards, Carpenter chips it ahead. Could be a rush coming back the other way. Leone over the line, drops it across, return feed just out of his reach. 1 minute to go in the period. Dixon up the glass, rides the ledge all the way down, no icing. Malandrukalo turns up the heat. on Slotwinski. He's trying to pin it to the boards and eat up some clock here, and eventually we will get a whistle. As one of the Rams went down, that's Malandrukalo on the puck. 43.3 to go here in the period. And we'll see, it looks like they're bringing the face-off outside the zone here. So we'll do it here on the near side dot. Won by Kutztown. Ericone moves it up the boards and out. Riviak tries to throw the head, picked off. Could be a chance here in tight. Goes all the way to the corner though. Half a minute to go. Repsick back behind. Waits, overskated just a bit. Dixon with a nice move, but then he was double teamed and taken off the puck. Fire right back across to the corner. Malandrukalo ahead. Just past Marco Malandrukalo. That one almost played into the ceiling, but lands back for Michael Malandrukalo. Wraps it around the boards for Dixon. And that's how the second period ends. Right back where we started. A 1-goal lead for Kutztown, but not without some chaos in between. A penalty, no penalty. It ends up in the net. Kutztown expands their lead. Farmingdale, 2 power play goals to get it even, but a hat trick by Joshua Bauer puts Kutztown back in front, and it's a 4-3 lead for the Golden Bears after 2 periods of play. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third momentarily on LI Sports Network. welcome back for the start of period number 3 on LI Sports Network for the Farmingdale State Rams and the Kutztown University Golden Bears. And the Golden Bears entering the third period have a 4-3 lead as they were leading 2-1 after one period of play. They got a goal from one of their defensive defensemen, Antonio Anello, his first goal in college hockey, period, to go along with his 2 assists this season. And we weren't even sure how that one went in. We seemed to miss it, and we weren't the only ones. Even the coaches of Kutztown, and we were asking around, other people weren't too sure. But everyone kind of stopped. There was no real whistle, so we're assuming that Anello picked that one up and fired it into the net while everyone else thought the play was stopped. But he put the team up 3-1. Farmingdale got 2 big power play goals to tie it at 3 before it was Josh Bauer, a hat-trick goal on the breakaway late in the period to put his team up 4-3. That's where we stand heading into the final 20 minutes. Farmingdale coming off a 9-2 victory last night against New Haven. It's a 4-goal performance from Christopher DeAndrea leading the way to snap their 3-game losing streak, but they're in danger here of dropping another one after picking up the win last night. Golden Bears have had some time off. Their last game on November 24th, 2-2 tie versus Alvernia. Teams will switch sides though. We're set for the third period. Dixon will take the draw against Graney, and it's won back by Graney. Colin Cross applying the pressure though, right off the opening face-off. Now Dixon towards the circle, tries to take the shot, pulled it through. Cross now, stumbling down, tried to swing it towards the front, couldn't get a clean shot away. Manzi kicked it in a bit deeper, but eventually it comes free and will be played out of the zone here, but all the way down for an icing call after Jackson Novak shot at the length of the ice. Good opening few seconds there for Farmingdale, but they were never able to get a shot away. They're applying the pressure here early, and Kutztown has got to be ready for that. Still plenty of time, 19 and a half to go. Farmingdale here trying to tie this game quickly. That one backhanded towards the net, glove down by Jensen. Working towards the point, that shot along the ice stopped and covered by Jay Janney, who has been good thus far. Made some big saves on some big chances. Couple bad bounces there in the second are the reason why this game's so close. First power play goal, Joseph Castellano through his own defender's legs. And looked like it might have hit another one of his defenders before going in. The last one, Brendan Dixon centered it. It looked like it may have hit Christopher DeAndrea, if not one of the defenders in front to tie the game, as Dixon's shot hit the outside of the post there. Dixon holds it in on the corner, plays it behind. Sent back for him. Nice move, Dixon. That pass goes all the way across. Malin-Drukalo takes the shot. Knocked down in front, loose and chipped over the net. Dixon tried to backhand it to the point, but it was picked off by Nicholas Leone. Farmingdale eventually able to take possession back, though. And this one sent right back down as Leone taken down by Dixon from the Ram bench. No call. Grazzi moves it for Castellano. Tries to chip it ahead for himself. Couldn't get it done. And now sent back into the Farmingdale zone. Manzi moves it. Here's Ferrazzi. Bears in the change. Ferrazzi chips it behind. Bassett on it as a few players go down. Delayed penalty here against Kutztown. Manzi moves it. Richardson to the bench. Extra attacker on. Now we have the whistle to blow the play dead as there is a bear down behind the net. And so we get the whistle. Looks like that might be Antonio Anello, who's shaken up. Now he gets back to his feet, but he is hunched over. He appears to definitely be shaken up. After the penalty occurred there behind the net, he'll head to the bench. He may have been the one that was supposed to go to the box, but obviously the health, the bigger concern there. So the trainers will check on him. We'll see who ends up serving the penalty as the refs discuss it. Farmingdale without a chance there, right as Richardson got to the bench for the extra attacker to try and tie the game prior to the power play. Captain's talking things over with the refs as well. That's Paul Perricone and Brendan Dixon. It's 2 minutes and 2 seconds gone here in period number 3. Still no one in the box. And now it looks like we're set to go. Farmingdale sending their unit out. Looks like they're still checking out Anello there behind the bench. Not sure if they're waiting to see if he's okay to send him to the box, but it doesn't appear that he will be sitting. Instead, his place will be taken by Braden Jansen. But a power play here for Farmingdale. And another golden opportunity. They're 2 for 2. Both those goals coming in the second. They trail by 1 again. Face off, one back by the Rams. Here's Lavoie, steps in towards the net. Say-May, rebound was there. Get back to the point. Ferrazzi throws it down. DeAndrea behind the net. Tries to backhand to the head. Dixon steps down the wall and gives it back to DeAndrea. Now Dixon, a bit of room there. Dixon makes a move in the circle. His shot looked like it hit someone in front and went wide. Ferrazzi all the way across. That one-timer missed again. Ferrazzi picks it up left point. Down for Lavoie. Lavoie holding it. Center point now is Ferrazzi. Lavoie again at the half wall. Sends it all the way across off the skates of Dixon. And he sends it up the wall. Ferrazzi hustling over. He'll keep it in, play it back down. But it was picked off and sent all the way out of the zone and all the way down the ice by Colton Bates. Good start to the power play there for Farmingdale. Perhaps a little bit too much passing. They didn't really get too much to the net. Halfway through, Castellano dumps it down. Sent up the boards, but Lavoie there. Hops his stick, comes to Ferrazzi at the point. Down for Lavoie. Lavoie waiting on it. Tries to send it across, knocked down the slot and cleared all the way down. Strong kill thus far by Kutztown. Letting Farmingdale make the first mistake. Ferrazzi ahead. Gets it back. Could be an odd-man rush here. Ferrazzi down the slot. Say-May rebound. Deflected back on goal, and Janney stopped that as well. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Backhanded up the wall. Lavoie holds it in. Across for Ferrazzi. Fanned on it, and then cleared all the way down. 10 seconds to go on the man advantage. That might do it for the power play. Few chances for Farmingdale, but unable to beat Janney. 2 seconds and 1, and we're back to 5 aside. Big kill to maintain their lead for Kutztown. Here's Reed Facette over the line. Facette in the slot. That one whistles high from Lafada. Manzi in the corner. He's been very active tonight. But lost the handle. On-man rush. Could be a 3-on-1. Over the line. Centering pass on the saucer feed. And that one stopped by Richardson. Big save there for Luke Richardson to keep his team within 1. Lena on it. And we have a penalty behind the play. Right in the neutral zone. That's James Jensen. So the Golden Bears will have a power play now. And a chance to go up by 2. A roughing call against Jensen. Puck was in the corner of the Farmingdale end, and they were right around the red line. Tough penalty there for Jensen, and now Farmingdale has to kill a crucial penalty. Face-off won by Kutztown. Fed across, and that heavy shot stopped and gloved by Richardson. Shot coming from Novak there. one of the captains of this team. A heavy one-timer there on that left side. 15-11 to go here in period number 3. Faceoff will be to the right. Back to the point, thrown back down. The boards by Novak. Rainey to the point. Across for Novak. Steps in, shoots, and a save by Richardson. Comes back to Novak, tried to send it towards the front. It was picked off and cleared all the way down by the Rams. 30 seconds gone in the penalty. And the Golden Bears restart, moving it up the ice here. DeRosa deflects, rides the ledge for a bit there, and rims around the boards to the near side corner. Canestra went into his own guy, but they settle things down. Now in the circle, down low, bouncing in on Richardson. He's able to snag it. What a play that was, as Richardson was able to get the glove on it as it popped up there in front dangerously. 1:04 to go on the penalty. Golden Bears threatening here. Faceoff will be to the right of Richardson. One back by the Golden Bears. Pass down. And Repsick tries to move it. Loose puck, kept in. Moved down by Carpenter. In the circle now, Repsick back to the point. Perricone keeps it moving. That pass all the way across, thwarted, but settled by Repsick. Back for Perricone. Down low here for Canestra. Drag, shoots, blocked. 35 to go on the power play. Canestra. Right point, moving towards the middle. Now all the way to the left. Canestra. Perricone now center point. Drag, shoots, blocked by Manzi, and they'll send it all the way down. And head off for a change. Dixon back on the ice. One last rush here coming for the Golden Bears. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Perricone, though, in no hurry. Now we'll move it and head to the bench. Canestra over the line. 2 seconds and 1. 5-on-5. Canestra, the wraparound try. Is it in? Bears are celebrating. There's no signal yet, and now they wave it off. Richardson must have pinned that one against the post there, or so it appears. A bit of a delayed celebration, but Canestra and the Bears did start to celebrate. Also a very delayed call, and eventually the referee came in and signaled no goal. 13:15 to go. Just seconds after the power play expired. Now they're going over to talk to the Kutztown bench, the coach, to give the explanation on why that one wasn't a goal. I imagine that has something to do with the ref saying that the puck probably didn't cross the goal line. Though it looked like it was very close, lost sight of it there. Well, it remains a 4-3 lead for the Golden Bears. Back to 5-on-side now. Malandrucolo ahead. Off the stick of D'Alessandro. Dixon plays it down onside over the line and pokes it to the corner. Wrapped around the boards. Saccone. D to D, they play catch. Saccone back for Malandrucolo. Looking for Marco Malandrucolo. It didn't hit his stick and goes all the way down for an icing here against the Rams. Faceoff will stay back here in the Farmingdale end. Still 12:43 to go, but we expect the Rams to be pushing soon. Expect their D to be a little bit more aggressive as well in the offensive end. In the coming minutes, at least. Face-off one back, though, by the Golden Bears. Saucer pass across. That shot got through, swallowed up initially. Rebound was left there, though. And now a centering pass as Richardson was scrambling. Comes all the way out to the point. That shot deflected over the net. Centering pass again, and that shot just high off the stick of Bauer. He was bidding for his fourth. Centering feed picked off by Saccone. His clearing attempt blocked down by Bauer. Moves it behind the net. Swinging pass blocked again. Bauer threw it to the far post, but only one there was a Ram who just sent it way out of play. That was Malandrukalo. And so the faceoff stays in the Farmingdale zone. .12:06 to go here in period number 3. Kutztown has done a good job, of course, aided by a power play, but not allowing too many chances or even that much offensive zone time here for Farmingdale, protecting their lead. They send it deep off the faceoff. And behind the net now is O'Neal, back to the point. D to D across. That shot, easy glove save there for Richardson. .11:51 to go. Farmingdale trying to pick up a big victory, their last game of the calendar year. Well over a month as well till their next game, January 25th, 7 p.m. puck drop against Rutgers. That shot, good sliding block there by Lavoie as it comes out to center. Same thing for Kutztown. They have a game tonight, but then they don't have a game until January 17th, 8:45 p.m. against the University of Alabama. So last game of 2024 for these two squads, trying to make it a good one. Manzi brings it to the corner. He was stripped of the puck and cleared all the way out. Lena for LaFada. He's pressured, held in by Kutztown, but it hopped the stick, and here comes Lavoie. 3-on-2 if they push it. Lavoie down the wing, shot pad save by Janney. That one just out of the reach of LaFada as he tried to glove it down. Now in center, Manzi lost it. DeAndrea picks it up and misfired on his dumping attempt. Now Lavoie makes a nice move and enters the zone. Noah Lavoie takes the shot, glove save by Janney. Well, Farmingdale will take the offensive zone draw with 10:50 to go, coming up on the halfway point of the third period. Faceoff will be to the right as it looks like that's skating across and heading to the locker room here is number 94, Antonio Anello. Without his helmet, looks like his arm might be in the sling as well, so his night is done. All the best to him. Scored a big goal in this one. And now hoping his team can hold on. They win the defensive zone draw with a bouncing puck and they turn it over. D'Alessandro, center point, shot blocked down. That one was knocked down by Perricone. Now he dumps it in. Oh, big hit there in the corner. They rule it legal, but the player down here will get the whistle. And now some chippiness after the play as well. As down is Luke Repsick. Looked like he might have lost his footing a little bit, but a shove from behind as well. Now he slowly gets back to his feet. And skates towards the bench. Should still be 5 aside though. Repsick heads to the bench. Looks to be okay. Good sign there. Meanwhile, it's DeRosa questioning the officials there as to why there was no penalty. A little delay here, but team's figuring out which lines to throw out there. Looks like we're just about set to go. Will be a face-off outside the Farmingdale end after that play. Once again, the coaches of Kutztown asking for an explanation from the official. And the official obliges, so that allows for further delay here. .25 to go. Third period. No scoring so far in the third. Kutztown scored 9 seconds after the opening goal from Tyler Wadicka of the Rams to tie it. And then got another one late in the first to take the 2-1 lead, both those from Bauer. And then teams traded goals throughout the second. And we're at a 4-3 game here. Dixon couldn't handle it, poked off his stick and out to center. What I have for Colin Cross, who swings it in around the net as we hit the halfway point of period number 3. 4-3 lead for the Golden Bears. Here's Dixon, and his shot ramps up and out of play. .56 to go. Farmingdale, offensive zone draw here as they try to make the comeback once again. Next goal, a huge one in this game, if there is one. Jensen shot blocked, Dixon on it. His shot from the outside didn't get through. Comes to Cross, tries a tough angle try. Block comes to Lena on the other circle. His shot blocked again. And this one fired up the boards by Novak and all the way down. Lena gets there at the same time as Bauer, who gets the puck. Bauer leaning into a defender. Now tries to eat some clock in the corner. Saccone trying to dig it free. And it comes free for Graney. But it went a bit too far out of his reach. And Lena tries to move it. Dixon sweeps it out of the zone. On the wrong side of Jensen though, and so it gets dumped right back in wide of the net by Jackson Foster. Foster pinching down, holds it in. Puck up in the air. Now settled down, and Dixon will take it. Dixon moving over the blue line. Takes that shot. Pad save by Janney. Kutztown back out. Look out there. The linesman takes a hit up high as Jensen delivered the hit on Bauer. Meanwhile, Kutztown coming back the other way. Centering pass. Played down by the stick of Richardson. Now we get a whistle. I think a penalty there came late as well. And it was on James Jensen, his second penalty of the game. So a power play here for Kutztown. As we're entering the later stages of a hockey game as well, 8:40 to go. And now Farmingdale has to kill a penalty. And with Kutztown, you're just hoping at the very least you kill off 2 minutes of the clock here. Still in front by 1. Well, I'm assuming that they're thinking to try to get the dagger, or at least close to it here in period number 3. Off the face-off, dumped out by Rabarich. Settled down by Canestra in his own end. Saucers it across. And back on the ice is Luke Repsick. Good sign there. Thrown right back out to center, though. And now Bates swings it behind the net. D'Alessandro settles. Throws it towards the point. Kicked back in the slot. Puck loose and shot just wide. Comes back towards the front. And getting to that one quickly to cover is Richardson. Minute 29 left on the power play. 8:09 to go in the game. Face off to the left here of Richardson. Repsick ties up and then wins it back. Canestra moving in to the circle. Cuts back to the point. That shot might have hit someone in front and goes wide. Perricone moves it. Gets it back. Shoots. Hit a body in front and goes wide. Now a tough angle try. Richardson got to his post to make the stop. Right up the wall. Now work back for Perricone. Back down for Repsick. Repsick in the circle. Turns back for Perricone. Got there in time to hold it in. Now Canestra. 45 to go on the power play. Canestra waits. Banned on the pass, and that almost sent one of the Rams in on potential breakaway if he picked it up. Shot blocked off the glass on the far side. There's Malandrukalo who made the play. Down to the corner. Pass blocked again. Rabarch reaching for it, and he'll be able to get it out of his own. Shakes through a defender and now brings it in one-on-one. Rabarch had some help, or rather, that was Perricone who had some help on the back check to strip Rabarch of the puck. 13 seconds to go on the penalty. Pace picks it off. Could be an on-man rush for Farmingdale. 2-on-2 now. Pace looking for Rabarch, and the pass was blocked. Manzi stepping down. Bit of a dangerous play. 2 seconds and 1. Back to 5 aside. That pass hopped Novak's stick. And now he tries to center it. Bounces all the way out. Farmingdale was in a change, and that allows Leon to get to it. Fired around the boards. Farmingdale a chance to clear. They could not. Swept back to the near side corner. Another chance picked off. Now moving down the wall with it. DeRosa tries to step towards the front. Instead goes behind. 6 minutes to go. 4-3 lead. That shot blocked. Now Farmingdale trying to go ahead. It was past DeAndrea. He's hustling after it. And an icing call as he tried to beat that one out. Farmingdale not happy with it. Well, as the puck went around the net, the linesman calls the icing with 5:56 to go. Faceoff comes back down to the Farmingdale end. And they'll do it on the near side circle. It'll be Gavin Wolf taking the draw in the offensive zone here. But it's Luke Lafada who won it back. And this one cleared all the way out. Could be icing once again. And it will be. Faceoff comes right back down the Farmingdale end. Here's the final minutes slowly ticking off. 5:48 to go here in period number 3. Teams making changes here. Heading off is D'Alessandro. That's Michael D'Alessandro. And now we're set to go for the face-off here in the Farmingdale end. Tie up. And the Golden Bears come away with it. Centering pass blocked. Comes to Lavoie. Nice behind the back pass there for DeAndrea. Brings it in. DeAndrea takes the shot. Save made. Puck pinned at the half wall. DeAndrea tried to kick it deeper. Could not. Now Lafada's centering pass blocked off. Comes to the near side. Lavoie cuts back. Stumbles down. Gets back to his feet. Throws it back for D'Alessandro at the point. DeAndrea tried to turn it. Lafada across. That shot blocked. Stays a bit deeper and now cleared out just past Lavoie. D'Alessandro gets the red line. Stumbles down. Draws the penalty as he swings it in. It'll be touched here by Tanjutko. And it'll be a power play for Farmingdale. Gavin Wolf, this is their biggest opportunity yet. Gavin Wolf all for tripping. 5:01 to play. 2-minute power play for Farmingdale, trailing by 1. They're 2 for 3 in the game. 0 for 1 here in the third period. And off the face-off, they win it back. Dixon, Lavoie. And now Lavoie fed it across, got it back, tried to shoot it, got blocked. He picks it up in the corner. Lavoie back for Dixon at the point. Shortened up on the stick to settle it. Now Lavoie tried to thread it across. Dixon has to move it quickly, takes the shot. See, made, rebound was there. Clearing attempt, just gets over the line as Dixon got a piece of it, but not enough to hold it in. Turns back in his own end, now starts ahead. Dixon down the left side, gets the blue line, tries to rim it around. Instead it settles for Lavoie in the slot. Passes it across for Ozzie. Couldn't settle it, now he tries to center. Got blocked off for Ozzie for Dixon. Drag, shoots, goes wide. Puck available behind. Moved ahead, swung up the boards, but not very far. Lavoie blocked it. Castellano keeps it moving. Saucer pass halfway through the power play. Shot blocked down. Clearing attempt. Dixon hustling to it. He'll hold it in. Moves it down. Farmingdale a chance. Pass all the way across. Got through Lavoie. But stepping up to keep it in the zone is Ferrazzi. That pass back out to Lavoie. Steps in. Dixon, one-timer. His stick breaks in half. And the shot goes to the corner. They'll hustle to get a new one. Puck still pinned there. 35 to go on the penalty. 3.5 to go in the game. Few players go down. DeAndrea delivers a shoulder. It comes back to Dixon waiting at the right point with a new stick. Takes the shot save made through a couple bodies. DeAndrea in the corner tried to center it off the outside of the net. Taken away by the Golden Bears. Got it to the point. Not quite out just yet. Now they do. Farmingdale touches up. 10 to go on the penalty. Now trying to turn it into a little bit of a chance here. Short-handed was DeRosa, but he got it taken away. Power play expires. Here comes Ferrazzi, though. Ferrazzi dipping the shoulder around the net. Tried to center it, picked off. Back to 5 aside. Farmingdale unsuccessful again. Meanwhile, here comes Kutztown. That shot deflects and goes wide. Now puck pinned to the half wall. Farmingdale comes away with it. 2.5 to play. 4-3 lead for the Golden Bears. Manzi over the line. Tried to center that behind his back. It was picked off. And now Graney starting back with it. Tried to chip it up. It catches the netting, and so the faceoff will stay in the Kutztown end. 2:25 to go. Third period of play. Kutztown 4, Farmingdale 3. Face off to the right of the goalie, Jay Janney, who's come up big here in the third. Manzi pinches and holds it in. Moves it down for pace. Tried to center it, got blocked. And here comes Graney back the other way. Kutztown's done a great job of jamming the middle of the ice. Wadika tries to start ahead. And he takes a bump. A few players go down there at the red line. This one across though for pace. Lost it in his skates. And eventually he's able to knock it deeper under 2 minutes to go. Sent around the board, stepping up for Baric. Comes towards the slot. Manzi settles, plays it behind the net. Reversed back up the boards. Manzi waiting on it. Steps around one, tries to cut towards the middle, lost the handle. Was able to hold it in for the moment, but accidentally kicked it out of the zone. Stepping around a few players there was Nicholas Leone. Now Leone centering pass. Bauer wasn't quite there in time. Wadika picks it up on the other side. 80 seconds to go as he shoots it around. Keep an eye on Richardson. He's at the hash mark, as that one center blocked off. Saccone on it. Malandrukalo flips it in. On goal. Bouncing puck. Settled and covered by Janney. 1:05 to go. Richardson appears to be getting the call here. And I believe we also have a timeout call by Farmingdale. And they do call it. So they'll discuss things over and then we'll see if Richardson stays on the bench. Be an offensive zone face-off here with 1:05 to go. Farmingdale trying to keep themselves in the win column. They were going on a huge run to start the season. As they started 11-4-2, they dropped 3 in a row, and then won their last one last night. 12-7-2 is where they sit now. First place in the Empire Collegiate Hockey Conference, 6 points ahead of the Ramapo College of New Jersey. So they still should be in pretty good shape, even if they don't come back to win this one. Meanwhile, Kutztown in the Delaware Valley Collegiate Hockey Conference, they're in third, trying to pick up points 14 and 15, and stay 2 points or so behind Newman University. 1:05 to go. Timeout just about over here. Rick Richardson standing on the ice there right in front of his bench as we still wait to see the call, and it looks like he's going to stay out there at least for the moment. Interesting call here. It is an offensive zone face-off. Farmingdale keeping him in. He will stay at the hash marks here for the face-off, which will be to the left of Jay Janney. Last chance coming up here for the Rams. They win the face-off right off the draw. Shot blocked. Richardson heading to the bench as it was cleared out. Now he's going back. And Farmingdale takes back possession. Errant pass, though. Picked off. Richardson back in his net. Loves that one down. Keeps it moving for Saccone. Under a minute. 50 seconds to go. Here's Wadika. Ahead for LaFada. Tries to navigate his way through. Lena on it. Kutztown doing a great job of jamming the neutral zone as well. Lena sweeps it ahead. Richardson to the bench. Extra attacker on as they get it deep. Half a minute to go. That one cleared out of the zone, though. It'll roll wide. It's a foot race. Saccone gets there first. Ahead of Bauer. Moves it quickly. 20 seconds to go. What a move that was to enter the zone here. Lavoie takes it to the outside behind the net. Tries to center it. Backhanded. Just out of the zone. Saccone. Last chance for the Rams. They touch up. 5 seconds to go. Lena leaves it for Dixon. Tried to make a move. Lost the handle. Chipped out of the zone. And the Kutztown Golden Bears hang on to win it 4-3 over the Farmingdale State College Rams. And a massive win tonight for Kutztown, as they get a big win here on the back of Jay Janney, who was outstanding tonight. Allowed 3 goals, 2 of which on the power play. But he was phenomenal in this one, as he made 34 saves. Luke Richardson great as well. But in the end, an awkward-seeming goal to put him up 3-1, and then a breakaway goal was the difference from Joshua Bauer to clinch the hat trick late in the second period. No goals here in the third, and Kutztown able to hold on in the look to keep it rolling in the new year against Alabama. Meanwhile, Farmingdale will look to the new year in their next game against Rutgers, having lost 4 of their last 5. And now find themselves struggling a little bit as they drop to 12-8-2. Kutztown improves to 6-5-3, so over 500 for the Golden Bears. What a game that was here tonight. And that'll do it for us here at Iceworks in Syosset, New York. For everyone here at LISN, I'm Brady Campbell signing off. The final score, the Kutztown University Golden Bears 4 and the Farmingdale State College Rams 3. You've been tuned in to AAU College Hockey here on LI Sports Network. Have a good night.